Welcome to a new start, Session 9. Last week, we had a total snafu, as they say, with our recording rolling a natural one on its technomancy check, suffering a fatal corruption. Your bold and creative narrator jumped into action, saving the episode from certain doom with a stunning recap of the exploits of Poppy, the brave gnomish defender, SHYLO, the Goliath psionic warrior maiden fair, and the Drekar healer Shoefly. Seriously, it was a spectacular save. Really clutch. I'm not even going to recap it for you. You should really just go back and listen to episode 8 again for yourself. But what will the party do this week? Did the recording work correctly? Will I need to, again, come to the rescue of this possibly technically inept group? Let's find out as we now, maybe, join them in session.
Shu's fun fact for this week is he loves the smell of pine shavings in the morning. Smells like chest bakery. That's it. Doesn't have to be epic.
Yeah.
Poppy's fun fact is he is so distracted by the thought of another gnome population being somewhere nearby that he is currently suffering disadvantage to all of his perception checks.
All right. I like it.
Sorry, what was wrong with him?
I'm so distracted and distressed about the mouse gnome population that might be springing up nearby that I have disadvantage on my perception checks.
We'll have to get you a little, a tincture for your nerves. Yeah.
No, we're just gonna have to murder some gnomes.
Well, I know.
SHYLO Crystal Bouquet.
Yep, SHYLO Crystal Bouquet being a Goliath. In Goliath society is known as Goliathy. And her auntie, who is single and rich and fabulous and had no children, was the editor of a magazine called Goliathy Now that featured articles such as how to win a man, how to keep your man, how to please your man, how to steal a man, all that stuff, and did a lot of those relationship quizzes and stuff like that in her magazine. So that's where SHYLO got the original romance bug from Goliathy Now magazine.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
The
Romance in bold air quotes.
Yeah.
Especially because the Goliaths in my campaign are heavy on puns like that as well. And they're actually ruled by a council of grannies called the Nanarchy.
It's canon in mine now.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. So yeah.
Crossover.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense too because her aunt is
Yeah.
famous editor of a magazine, so
Yeah.
she's the boss. And
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
boss bitch.
yeah, she is.
Amazing. So last time on Anna's turn. Who's got it? I think Rob did it last time, but I'm getting confused now because I'm listening to
I didn't take much
I took some
notes.
notes.
I've got it.
Oh yeah.
All I know is we're at Molturd Ranch.
Yeah.
Part 8. So we woke up after being out for 2 days. Woke up in our graves with all of our stuff gone. Because I'm a dick.
Well, we didn't have anything particularly nice.
Started searching around. Found tracks for both rat people and some gnomes. The gnome tracks are much older and kind of scattered. The rat tracks combined into one giant freaking trail. There's a lot of them from what we could tell. We split up with SHYLO going to get some provisions for us and Poppy and Shu starting to track. We found some crayfish traps along the beach, which is where the rat tracks led to, as well as a small lake with an island that we think the rats are on. SHYLO got back to us. We all slept for the night and then decided to head back to town to arm up. And when we got there, Penarol told us how bad it would be to go after the rats because it's not just one or two or a colony.
It's thousands.
It's a fucking society that we'd have to try and take on.
Mhm.
So instead, we ended up finding a job for the farm just north of the river. the Mole Turd Ranch, as you mentioned. It was about 2 hours north of Penarol, so we headed up there. There was an old man and a woman who was doing laundry. The old man was chopping wood, and the old man's name was Morris Moulturd. And they have a mystery well that sprung up in the middle of the night in the back of their area. He has no idea where it came from. Just one morning there was suddenly a well there where there hadn't been, and someone's been stealing his carrots. And when we looked down the well, there was a spiral staircase running all the way down. We could not see to the bottom of it.
Less a staircase and more just of a spiral slopey. And did you guys, I think you did, I posted to the episode to be sure, but did you hire, I was pretty sure you had.
Oh, yes, we did.
Yeah,
We
I
hired.
put a posting for someone to scout the gnome excursion.
But we hadn't hired anyone
No,
yet.
no,
We just
you
put the
left-
job posting.
You left
yeah.
the job posting through
Through the
Bob.
agency.
Yeah.
through Bob.
And I think
Yeah.
we left Penarol as the emergency contact
Yeah.
or whatever.
So if somebody does take the job, Bob is holding the money, and
Is that
the hell is the
That's
term
totally
for it?
All right.
So how long has this hole been here, Mr. Farmer Moulturd?
Oh, popped up overnight. Don't you know?
Overnight? Like,
And
when?
and we
Last night?
yeah, we think the
Oh.
little bastards came up to steal my wife's carrots. Or
Well, you can't have them stealing your carrots.
keep stealing carrots. It's bad for business, especially when you sell carrots. We were
Have
just
you ever considered diversifying to honey as well?
well, we have cows.
We could set up a nice hive
little
for
bit of
you
milk.
here.
We've been logging. You'll notice.
I've been looking for a good place to set up a hive.
You're more than welcome.
We'll talk when we get back.
Quite
but
the walk from town if you live in town.
It's a good point.
We were actually. I was practicing with the axe here. I was just about to. Just about to make some pork chops. He pulls the pig out front.
Does it look happy
ties
and
it to a stump.
trusting?
Oh yeah, totally.
you can't let the blood foul.
Did you want to stay the night for a barbecue and maybe in the morning you can head out?
What time of day is it?
It's can't remember what time you got back. We'll say it's in the afternoon, just to.
Yeah, that would be nice. We should probably have somebody watch the hole overnight, though. Take shifts watching the hole.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Make sure nothing comes up to steal your carrots, or your wife, or your pigs.
This hole?
Yeah.
I thought it was a well. I wrote that it was a well. Oh my
Well.
god.
That's
A well popped up in the middle of their field. Is the hole unrelated to the well?
Oh, that is what he's calling the well.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
How wide is the staircase?
It is big enough that SHYLO can get down.
Oh wow.
Okay, so it's made for human size.
Somewhere medium-sized creatures.
SHYLO with Battle T style B1s on. Could
Mhm.
she fit?
Yeah, she can.
She could fit with the B1s. Wow.
So, is there anything we could do to help?
No, but it's tradition that we name the pig before we kill it.
Wilbur.
You're our guest, so what are we
Pork
calling
chop?
it? Pork chop? It's a little too on point.
Charlotte.
Charlotte? Ooh. Okay. Charlotte. Speak. All right. Anybody wants to help me hang this thing from the rafters? That'd be nice.
Ooh.
I look at the pig and then I look down to my
Yeah.
tiny little hands and to the pig to my tiny little hands.
Just gonna let it bleed.
Do you need a strength check or anything, or just a system?
Nah, between everybody, you guys can hoist the pig. It's not that big. It's not as big as that. It's just the only pig I have.
It's because it's as big as the cow. What the
Hmm.
hell kind of farmer is this?
Which
this
cow?
That's pig squatch up there.
You think
It was
those
well
are big?
fed.
Think those are big? And he runs over to Mother. run into the garden, get the boys some carrots, and the lady. And she goes wandering off into the garden. Oh my! Oh, pulls it out, pulls another one out, and she's got 3 like gigantic carrots,
Huh.
like bad dragon carrots.
Have your carrots always grown so gigantic?
This land is the best. Carrots the size of carrots. Oh, have a carrot, dearie.
Okay.
Here you go, little one. It's like a caber toss for you.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Oh God.
Mr. Wizard.
I'm surprised your young, handsome farm boy sons don't help you with your carrots.
Oh, unfortunately, I've not been with the childs.
Oh. Never.
How old are they?
Oh. Way to go, shy.
Mid 50s, mid 30s.
Gross.
Times are tough, okay?
I was gonna say in this timeline too, Sash, you got to remember that he's considered a pretty successful guy.
And his other 3 wives would have died in childbirth already.
Mm-hmm. In all fairness, he married her when she was like 14 and he was only 35. So
Back into the garden, weeding.
Did she seem offended?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm a little distracted.
Yeah. So these guys spend the rest of the day just doing farm chores and prepping for supper.
In fact, I think I'm going to put my disadvantage to all wisdom-based
All
checks.
right.
So my insight check is that just down to a straight roll instead of advantage roll.
Okay. Does anybody turn to their carrot?
I'm
Or do you
gonna.
just guys,
I will.
guys
I-
hold
I'll
on?
bite my carrot.
I just kind of look at it and
I'll bite it.
what do you do with this?
You can make juices, or carrot cakes, or carrot pie, or carrot tarts.
I have this flashback to the memory of that freaky statue that scared the shit out of me, putting its tendrils all through the ground, making everything fertile, and I don't trust the carrot.
Ooh. Oh, well, maybe then. Would you have told us not to eat it?
Well, I told you about my vision and everything. You guys know what I know, but it probably didn't scare you like it scared me because...
That was also the other side of the water.
Mm-hmm. But that's why the land here is supposedly so fertile.
Creepy. Now I don't know if I want to eat it or not.
That was on the other side of the river, a day's walk away.
Oh my god.
So it hasn't reached here yet, we think. We don't know.
But
Maybe.
I don't know.
Possibly.
Maybe.
But it
Could be.
has because the carrots are so huge. Maybe.
Could just be really good land here.
I'm gonna take a little nibble
This'll
then.
be-
Roll a die 8.
1.
If you were feeling it all down in hit points, you're up by that many.
I was not.
All right.
Oh.
You just
Yeah, I don't think any of
rejuvenated.
us have been hurt in
You just
Oh.
feel rejuvenated,
quite some
refreshed.
time.
It's actually kind of first it tastes kind of sawdusty,
Yeah.
and then the flavor of the aftertaste kicks in.
And you're like, okay,
it's not that bad.
okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think I can eat the entire thing and still have room for pigs, so... But, you know, we'll
Have a bite
nibble
of carrot.
down like a couple mouthfuls and then...
You
Are,
gain a hit-
are, are,
gain a
dragon,
hit point too if you need to.
are dragonborn omnivores?
I never established that, but I am going to now, yes.
I don't have any molars to grind down them carrots.
Don't need to.
Saw them.
No, wait. Dragon, no, it's...
Is the pig weirdly large in the same way that the carrots are weirdly large?
No, the pig is a.
Then again, we've
Just
never
level.
established the
It's not,
dragonborn
it's not
either
even like
way.
a full-grown pig.
Oh,
they,
okay.
they bought it. They were going to slaughter it.
Okay. I'm gonna. Is this a calf?
Yeah, we'll say that's a calf.
I want to
Just
pet the
make-
calf.
Run over and pet the calf.
Yeah.
It's all like.
I'm
scary
trying to
and-
suck on things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll suck on your fingers. Chew on your knees. Bumpy with its head. Okay, I like it. I'm in love with this calf. It's
The
so
mother
cute.
comes over and is concerned and doesn't ram you, but like
I'm just
pushes
gonna
you.
step back and leave her respectful space with her baby. There.
Eat your seeds.
Yeah.
I am while everybody's doing all this, I'm gonna meander to the hole and stare down at. I could see in darkness 120 feet. How deep does it go?
It goes at least 120 feet. Well, it spirals down, so you can't
Yeah.
see past a certain point just because of the curve.
I'm just taking
Okay.
a peek at what's in that wagon.
Stuff. There's still, it looks like they're still setting up the homestead. Looks like they maybe just got the cabin finished by
Ah, okay.
felled trees. So they're just setting up the land
Okay.
still.
Okay.
Can I look for tracks or anything like that around the?
Yes, you can. Make a wisdom check.
Yep. 3.
All right. No, it just looks like disturbed earth to you all the way down. Packed down a little bit, but just disturbed.
Not feeling my usual self. I do the check that I can. And something came up here, but I don't know.
Shoe? What's she up to? What's Shoe up to? Hmm. He's scheming. This is his scheming.
I didn't really have anything. He's just gonna be relaxing. Chew is just gonna go sit over by the horse, sit down, and just relax.
There's a nice bloody stump if you care to sit on that.
Yeah, it don't bug me.
Hey.
The duster.
Yeah,
Now it's just got a red spot right where your butt is.
it's the
It'll
last
wash
remnant-
off.
It's the last remnants of the wagon, like that. They moved here in. And
Okay.
then-
I'm gonna snoop in here now too.
So how long you been on this land?
Oh. Or. Mother, what's it been now? 9 months. 9 childless months.
Well, aren't you getting a little old to have children?
He looks at you kind of cockeyed. Aren't you kind of short to have a beard?
It's a good point. What, did I say something wrong again?
We're just offending them left and right. Like,
So, killing the pig, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, butchering the pig and things and stuff, and setting up for dinner and carrots,
Can I assist him with the butchering?
like a larder. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
If you want to help. Yeah, larder / tool shed /
just storage.
looks like
Mhm.
early days they may have slept in there
Okay. Okay.
before they built the ever so beautiful cabin.
It's very nice.
So spacious,
Very nice.
Enough room for a bed.
easily. Easily. Yeah, you guys butcher, supper starts, they dig a nice big fire pit, they cook up some chops and some carrots and some other root vegetables. There are really it's like carrots, parsnips, anything that looks like a carrot, they seem to be interested in. Skinny turnips. But all big, all great.
Just roots.
Just root vegetables.
What about beets?
They have some long, skinny beets that are actually kind of huge, but rather carrot-like.
So they eat root veggies and pork.
Yeah, root veggies and pork for dinner.
Since I don't need to eat, I will watch the hole while everybody eats because I'm still a little paranoid of it.
I'm gonna eat.
So I'll just kind of stay outside and chill here and
All right.
I have a wedding to plan. I need my energy.
think about the mouse gnomes that are about to wash over this land like a pestilence.
Are you guys taking watches over the air quote well for the night?
Yeah, I'll take a watch. Right around when it's time to do dishes.
Yeah.
I'll start my watch.
Just
Because I cannot get my hands looking disgusting. If someone wanted to put a ring on my finger and I had wrinkly like dishpan
you'll just
hands,
slowly back up.
can you imagine? It
into
would
the carrot crop. And
yeah, it would ruin my engagement.
Remember, quick engagement, but long engagement.
True.
You know, time down, but don't commit until you know for sure.
I'm gonna stand here and watch the pit.
You can make a wisdom check, please, just to see if you notice anything hinky and or not hinky.
8.
You can't tell what kind of footprints, but you do see footprints. And several, actually.
Which I
Small.
did point out too, but I didn't.
Okay. Well, I'm mostly
what
distracted
they
by
were.
what is a suitable boobs to wear for your
Spelunking.
for watch.
Oh, for watch.
Yeah. And I just can't
Well,
decide.
I noticed all your boobs were even too. You didn't have any
No, I do have-
lopsided boobs.
I have
did
a
you?
couple, but most of the lopsidedness is either in the nipples or the areola.
Mm.
Yeah. Her.
I think something with big nipples for watching.
Yeah. It's like a
Is it
point at
somehow
the
related to your vision?
I don't know. I think you need like the depth, the 3 dimensions. So one's an innie and one's an outie.
Ooh, there you go. Yeah.
There you go. All right then. Well,
That's why she doesn't see anything.
I love the amount of time we spend at this table talking about Sashia's boobs.
I know, right?
Oh wait, sorry, Shiloh's boobs.
It seems like the normal amount.
It's the same.
Potato, potato.
I think you mean potato.
Potato, potato. It's true. Yeah, so dinner is excellent as far as root vegetables and pig goes. Were you taking a watch at any point?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Night passes without incident, but I'll give you your wisdom check just to see if you notice anything over Shiloh.
perception?
When it is your turn, yeah.
So that is, and this dice is hard to read sometimes. 22 on my perception.
Well, yes, you notice all manner of footprints. There's probably 15 different individuals. We'll say 13 of them are on the small side. They appear to be myceted feet, or not myceted, mycelium feet. And 2 of them are large, like larger than normal anyways.
Can I tell what like is it? Does it look like a human print? Does it
No,
look
they-
like
they
something
look-
else? Do I have any idea?
They look like mycelium.
Oh, just
Yeah.
huge mycelium.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's why it's growing so well. It's a constant fungus turnover underground.
Or the mycelium are also growing
You can
huge
also-
because of whatever's making the other roots huge. Because they're
Could be.
You
Yeah.
could,
well, I guess mushrooms aren't plant based; they're closer to us than.
But they do
plants,
take
but,
their
yeah,
nutrients.
you can also
out of it.
do an arcane
Yeah.
check.
that's true.
No, because I'm divine. Well, I mean, I
But
just
you
try
can
to
still
random
do an arcane
yeah.
check.
7.
Actually, you know what? No, make it a divine because it's all magic. Yeah, divine's fine.
Oh,
Do an
all right.
divine check.
Well, if it's divine, then it's a total of 13.
All right. Something feels off about magic in this area.
Okay.
You're not sure what, but something feels off.
I hope it's the good off kind.
Brother,
Yes.
you feel anything odd about this area here?
I don't know, brother. Let me see. Bada 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 shwing bada.
It doesn't look like it.
Oh no. The veil is thick today, brother.
It's
I hear
more than
you.
fair.
It's oddly thick. Thick. It's a weird word. Thick. Sorry.
Quite
Thick
all
veil.
right.
Sick veil. Thick veil.
Used to
Thick
that.
veil.
It's nice to know you haven't changed yet, brother.
Yes. So night passes completely without incident. Cock-a-diddly. Oh, wait. Actually, I will give everybody a perception check in the middle of the night.
Is that based on wisdom?
Ooh, I rolled 2 11s, so 11.
11?
19.
I rolled an 11, so 10.
Anybody who rolled above a 10 or 10 or higher?
Sweet.
In the middle of the night, you hear some rustling around in the carrot garden.
Whose watch is it?
We'll make it. Actually, it'll make it. Your
Me?
watch.
Okay.
Early
Does
after
it,
dishes.
but I assume if we rolled high enough, this wakes us up.
Or I could say I wake you guys up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to the window or wherever we're
I'm
sleeping
gonna run over.
and peek out and see what's out there.
He's got you camped out by the
I'm gonna run over
To the
there and
window, to the wall.
tell them that something's rustling in the carrots.
So yeah, you guys easily wake up. Shiloh's like, something's rustling in the carrots.
It's decidedly not romantic.
Can I see what it is?
No, you just see carrot tops doing this every now and
Okay.
again.
I'm going to
Do.
sneak up. I'll turn to y'all. And I'm going to sneak up to scout.
Dex check.
I'm gonna sneak up behind him just a minute.
Dex check.
21.
Ooh, my God, you sneaking and looking around.
This is what I'm good at.
It's deck.
Not what I'm really good at, but what I'm good at.
I'm gonna move around
Go.
this way.
6. Yeah.
No, not that bad.
Yeah.
Not that bad. But yeah, you see kind of a wiggle through the rows of carrots, and then the wiggle dissipates. But you do think you catch. You would see it easily. Basically, a carrot top going down the well.
But I can't see what's carrying it.
You can't see what's carrying it.
Why not? Is it just too small or
You can't
invisible?
see it.
Is it like the carrot's floating?
No, it looks like the carrot's crawling along the ground.
Yeah.
The carrot itself is crawling on the
Yeah,
ground.
you just see the stalk of the carrot because it's big and bushy, like moving along the ground.
So it could be obscured, or maybe it's too small and it's underneath the carrot. We really can't
Or
tell.
you just can't see it.
Is
Dark.
the entire carrot above ground, or is it just the bush we see?
It's
Like,
just the bush you see because they're so like the carrots are big, but the bushes are bushy. Like the
Okay.
tops of carrot tops are
Okay.
Yeah.
huge.
So it's
No,
kind
I'm
of
more
like
just
little
trying to-
trees, like
I'm just trying to figure out, like, just the top is moving. It's
Yeah, no,
like
no.
the carrot is
So-
under the ground.
so it's laying down, and the bushes.
Gotcha. It's so large
what
it
you can
blocks all
see.
the vision.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
That makes sense. Okay, so we can't see it because it's obscured by a large bush.
I'm going to bolt
Run through the jungle, yeah.
over to here.
Yep.
And peer down and see if I can see what's carrying it.
As you look down the hole, all you see is the tail end of the carrot top going down the hole and around.
This is some messed up shit here, yeah.
I'm gonna rustle around in the carrots.
Dex check.
9 again.
Okay, you narrowly avoid falling into a carrot hole,
Oh my god, like a large carrot hole.
large carrot hole.
Like 2 feet deep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's dark. You don't have.
Is there any further rustling or?
Wrestling has stopped.
Okay.
You know, given that it's a Goliath, it'd be more like stepping into a gopher hole, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? Just
Yeah.
sort of twist your ankle a bit.
Well, since you guys can't see very well in the dark, we should probably wait till morning
Mhm.
before going down there.
I can't get a broken leg because what if I have a whirlwind wedding? I can't do that with a broken leg.
No,
Hmm.
clearly no.
No,
Would you ever fit your dainty slippers?
I know.
So I guess
Okay.
we go back to bed and wait
Alright.
for morning.
Back to bed.
Because neither of you have dark vision, do you?
No, I have illuminate, but
Yeah. Still, I'd rather be everybody, have
be
full
rested.
vision. Well, be rested, full vision.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, morning comes. Which is strange because you haven't seen your rooster at all here.
Mhm.
You get up. They're making breakfast, just a porridge. Kind
But
of
did
thing,
we notice the
large
horse
pot.
go cock-a-doodle-doo?
Spot check.
Oh,
Disadvantage.
3.
You may have seen it. It could also have been the corpse of the pig.
I'm gonna eye that horse with suspicion all morning while we're getting ready to go down the hole.
It stares back at you.
And I'll just be like,
Gonna have to try and find that sound bit.
So, should we wake up the farmer couple and tell them what we saw?
Oh, they're already up. They're making.
Okay, I'm gonna tell her.
I was gonna say they're
What we
farmers.
your carrot just looked like it crawled down the hole.
Or no, Morris. I told you they'd be back. We're gonna lose our entire crop.
They who?
Whoever's stealing our carrots.
Yeah, it's a ghost.
Like my dreams of children.
How did you know? How did Pennerel know about this so soon? If this just happened like yesterday.
He's everywhere. Have you met this man? He is a social butterfly. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. He's always looking for work and things to do. I haphazardly mentioned,
He's networking.
and that fucker knew.
Ah.
And here you are. Have you met the wet him?
Yeah, it's drippy.
Yeah, that guy. He's everywhere.
I expect the water gnome to pop out of it at any time.
I don't know what that is.
It's terrifying.
All right, porridge.
I'm good.
No,
Stick to your ribs, make you a big boy.
that's what I'm worried about.
I'm like a giant amongst my friends.
I
He
also
looks at SHYLO. Porridge, stick to your ribs.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, dude. Have some porridge.
No, thank you. I have a wedding dress to fit into.
No man will want you that skinny.
Or this tall, and she runs away.
I hardly imagine SHYLO is skinny either.
No.
How about you there, Scalies?
Sorry.
Porridge.
Sure. I'll have a bite to eat before we head down.
Get you a nice wooden bowl and slop some in and piping hot. Nom, 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 nom. All right.
All right.
And you are
How is it? Is it good porridge? Is it?
It's greeny gruel, like Red River cereal.
I guess regular
After the
Mount
first
Up.
couple, I just sort of
Yeah.
like pour the bowl down my road. Swallow done.
Yeah, it's filler.
I'm gonna climb up into my war titties and
Does he fit in the B1s?
Oh yeah, he fits
Oh,
in.
he fits in the B1s?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a
They're
slot.
cushiony.
I'm skinny for a gnome.
Yeah.
It's like putting Luke Skywalker into the back of the Tauntaun toy. Just
Well, and
that
you can
little
kind of
flap.
just like sit on this area, just like a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One leg in as an anchor.
Yeah, just twist it in.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
Like riding a raft.
It's not my first rodeo. Not my first titty rodeo.
All right.
I'll cast Illuminate so we can see and.
All right. We'll cast a check, please.
Isn't that
It is a 0 level. I
Oh,
don't.
yes.
Okay, nope, just double checking. 16.
All right. Seems to go off fine. But your brother's right. Something's thick. It feels thick. Like you can't explain it, but that's the first word that comes to mind. Your brother going, "See, I told you, it's thick."
thick and
I'll
muddy?
believe your brother.
So are we gonna go in this hole? We came here on foot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only
For the
2
record, I'm going to have it at the end of my quarterstaff. So
Yep.
it's the end of the staff is lit up. It's
Gandalf and the shit out of this kid.
little bit that A, we can get more illuminated, and B,
Yeah.
I don't have to pull a weapon out if I need it. I could just
Whack him with the stick. Just El Kabong.
Yeah, El Kabonk.
You're blue dragonborn, right?
Blue up in your back.
Nope, blue.
You're so blue, you're black.
No,
Midnight.
I am gonna turn on my lamp with oil that I bought in session 8 and wrote down.
Mind blown.
I know, right?
This note taking thing is.
I know, it's
totally
like-
a loop.
I'm thrown for a loop that Sashia's character has oil.
I know, right? It's the first thing I bought.
You and Mike, you like out of all the players I know, you guys just stockpile
I
oil
do,
everywhere you go.
You never know when you need to burn someone. I mean, thing. Something.
Between your oil and Aaron's ball bearings caltrops constantly.
Mhm.
We're the-
Mhm.
And our
we're like
total
the
unpreparedness.
party of random crap.
Yeah. I feel utterly prepared when I have oil, though.
I think, well, mind you, I have bees and dragonflies
Yeah.
in my pocket, so what am I to say?
Rob, name a contingency that can't be solved with fire.
Thunk's character
Fire.
equipment Thunk's equipment list entirely consisted of different things he collected to cook. So
Other than fire.
So you guys posse up. Start marching order, battle titties. Basically,
but me and the battle titties in front, cleric in the back.
Yep. And the cat
I have
up with her litter.
Does his light spell affect my dark vision? Like, does that mean...
As long as you don't look directly at it, you'll be fine.
Okay, so if I'm sitting in the light, I can still see 120 feet, or can I just
Yeah,
see the...
Not too,
Okay.
too
We'll see.
whatever Jeff is like. We don't want to go too dark for Jeff.
I'm fine.
There we go. Is that better?
Yeah.
Good. There you go. Yeah, down the hole you go. You walk for about half hour until it comes to what you would believe to be the bottom, and then it's a straight shot to the west.
So we're quite a ways in there.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk on down the hall.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
we go west.
Spot checks for everybody.
Spot check. Is that a wisdom?
Yes, 16.
Spot perception.
Perception.
18.
23.
18.
You two. You feel it on your butt. And because you're behind, you notice it on her butt. Do you have any like pouches or bags or anything around your waist?
Oh yeah, I've most of Poppy's gear is tied on to me and around my belt and dingling down and
Okay, pick a random piece of gear. And you
Okay.
feel it slowly become lighter.
okay. Here's Poppy's stuff. I have 1 water skin, lamp oil, a large sack, 5 torches, a 50-foot hemp rope, and 8 caltrops.
We'll say one of the torches that's dingle dangling off your belt.
Okay.
You'd also have my my jar of bees and jar.
Yeah, those are tied on
Dragonflies
me.
and-
Actually, you know what? Make it the bee jar.
Why not just roll randomly?
Yeah.
Well, I had, but I didn't know about the bee jar. So
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items.
Oh, I'm good with that. There we go.
Yeah, 8 items.
What's number 3?
1, 2, 3 is the large sack.
So it's a large sack that is being lifted from you.
Okay, so that is gone then. Whatever.
No, not gone.
Oh, okay.
Just you feel it
But I
getting
felt
lighter.
it.
You feel it getting lighter, and he sees it like
I'm gonna grab it.
raising up.
I'm gonna
Okay.
grab it off my hip and
Okay.
turn and with my lamp and see if I can see something.
Nothing. You see nothing.
Poppy, someone just tried to steal your large sack. That
Poppy, make an dexterity check. Oh, yeah.
22.
Foot is locked into boobs.
Mhm.
She wheels around. And you're like,
So what is it? A jar of bees and a jar of what?
Dragonflies.
Dragonflies. What else would you have of mine that's too big for me to carry?
didn't you have fireflies too, or was it just
Yeah, the jar of bees and jar of fireflies.
fireflies, not dragonflies?
Yeah, everything else I have on me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and my adventurer's kit that you hold on to for me.
There you go. So Poppy's large sack, which is really not all that large for you, and you spin around and you see nothing. You see Shoot looking at you like,
Shoo, did you see what tried to take?
No, I just saw something moving.
Is
I
it
saw the
something
sack.
invisible? Maybe we're dealing with an invisible menace.
everybody make perception checks. Because you're all paranoid.
Yeah, totally. I'm
the
so
dark
disturbed that this may delay my wedding planning that I rolled a dirty 1.
18.
11.
Dirty 1.
Dirty one. You are convinced that there's nothing there. You two, however, doesn't smell like gnomes. You know that much. But you can't see anything. And you think you see the little footprints that are similar to the up top footprints. And they look like they've been following you for a while.
Like following us?
Following you for a while. Scheming.
I don't know if this is going to do anything. But I am going to try and cast another cantrip.
Okay.
Impressed my family spirits one.
Okay.
One that causes. Now it's This is the one that we made up. Ghosts fly around at disadvantage the next attack against a target. But I don't know if trying to steal from us will make a difference or not.
Mhm.
So
We always try.
since it's not a concentration, I can just cast it anyway. And that is a 23 on my casting check.
Works. Feels thick.
And I'm going to button up my duster too.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure all my stuff's sort of tightly locked in for the moment. Sorry, how far down did you say we had traveled before this happened, Tom?
You traveled for about a half an hour down this spiral ramp. Haphazard spiral. Kind of like a broad, ill-shaped corkscrew.
But yeah, now I'm super distracted because now I'm like watching all of our belongings and watching for
Yeah.
little thieves.
I'm on edge too.
Okay.
I'm like waiting to like grab out and grab whoever's trying to steal something.
You continue on.
There better not be beetles down here.
Okay, I am going to cut in to jump us ahead a little bit, as there is a bit of a rules digression at this point. Side note, I'm told that one of my interjections from episode 7 came across as a little snide. So in place of such off-the-cuff commentary, in future, when a bit of table talk needs to be clipped or other such fast-forward jump cut needs to be made, we will instead be borrowing the fun fact feature from our gaming sessions with the following segment. Quick fun fact. The Lake of the Isle, otherwise known as the Great Lake, is a freshwater inland sea, covering an area of slightly less than twice that of Lake Superior here on Earth. Now back to the session.
Okay.
Okay, so you continue on down the hole.
Yep.
Everybody gets a spot check. Perception, please.
10.
1. I'm just like, oh, my stuff, your stuff,
My bees.
your stuff, my stuff, your stuff.
Have one of those and tick.
Oh yeah, I get a tick.
23.
On
Disadvantage, advantage, normal. Nice.
That would be on wisdom, right?
Yeah. 23. You actually, even before anything gets adjusted, lifted, moved, you think you see the placing of little tiny footprints. Myconid or mycelium footprints in the dirt below your feet.
Can I try and grab like the ground? Like, so if it's step, 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 I want to try and
Predict and
reach
grab?
where the next spot is and
Yeah,
just
sure.
sort of grab at the air.
Roll to hit, disadvantage, melee. Melee.
That's an 8. Disadvantage.
You see the little footprints go off into the distance.
Well, there's definitely something. I can see the tracks. If I point out the tracks,
Yeah.
can they see them?
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
if
you
I,
can easily see them if he's pointing them out.
Well, now that he's pointed it out, I'm gonna see if I could do a survival check to figure out what it is. And nope, I rolled a 2.
Yay! Shiloh's scheming.
She is. She's got this kind of idea that maybe she could use some of her oil
Mm-hmm.
and mix it up with some dirt or something,
Mm-hmm.
just to like make a spray of that would make a coating.
You want to use your perfume bottle to spray
Not my
oil?
perfume,
Okay.
though. Yeah, that's what I'm like. No, I just want to use oil.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I don't have a spray
You have
mechanism,
no
and
spray mechanism.
I don't want to ruin my perfume. So
You
yeah,
can put it in your mouth.
and this go yeah, and try to like
kerosene.
expose one of them.
I
but
won't tell anyone you did something
Yeah.
like that.
I just don't have any.
I'm going to start doing. Remember when you were a kid and you'd find that good stick and you'd be like a field of tall grass and you'd be swishing the stick back and forth? I'm gonna do that with my quarterstaff just as I walk.
you're
just
gonna
like
do a full blind
swiping
man's
at
walk?
the ground.
Okay.
The illuminated end is actually at the ground, just in case we catch something.
Gotcha.
I'm just sort of sweeping in a circle as I walk.
Be unpredictable with your movements. Otherwise, they'll be able to time it and get in through it.
Don't you wish you'd bought that 10-foot pole?
While the Jerk DM sets up a scene change, let's have another. Quick fun fact. As you may have noticed, there are two main competing corporations in this part of the world, Bob Corp Incorporated and Pesto Primo International. Both companies have franchises throughout the lands of the Eastern and Western Alliances. The two companies both offer a host of overlapping services which include, but are not limited to, lodgings, dine-in and take-out food, contract employment services, courier and delivery services, various quote-unquote adult services, laundry, banking, daycare, gambling and bookie services. I could go on, but really the list grows and shrinks by the day. Now back to the session. Wait. No. One moment, please. I have just been handed a message. The management here at Jerk DM would like me to relate that it is in no way affiliated with either Bob Corp Incorporated or Pesto Primo International. Any mention of either of the aforementioned companies has been done so for information purposes only and should in no way be taken as an endorsement for either. We now return you to our session.
Oh, it actually shows up pretty good on the visuals for
There's two. Holy shit.
Flip Flop.
It was going to work that well. Ignore the headphones. These are not headphones. I just don't have any, like...
The mycelium network.
Yeah.
It's just like fungal trails.
Tentacle sport.
Mm-hmm.
Rope viney things.
Mm.
So...
I could use some of my embroidery too.
But, good enough for now.
Yeah.
It's basically tethered here and there and suspended over a pit. You guys walk on down the hall.
Wait, the mushroom is tethered and suspended over a pit?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Above it, there's just a very, very slight shaft of light. And the roof is raining down, kind of a constant stream of water.
Okay.
It's pouring over this thing and then going down into this black abyss that you can't see the bottom of.
And was this mushroom stalk growing up from the center of the black abyss then?
It is actually suspended over the black abyss,
Like
by
floating?
by two stalks.
Okay.
Basically these.
So the roots have like grown out into the,
And it's
the
kind of like a
cliffs.
rope bridge over top
Yeah.
of this hole.
and it's all suspending on this
Yeah.
giant mushroom.
I'm
Just
gonna
two big
Stalk.
shafts basically that hold it on either end.
I'm gonna use my psionics to see if I can do any sort of telepathy to sense its mood or current emotional state.
Give her!
Ooh.
Great success.
19.
Yes, great success.
22, actually. So.
Really? What else
It's
do
your
I add?
psionic.
Oh, I add this, not this. Oh.
No, that's your stamina. So it's almost like
Oh,
how much
if
energy
I fuck
you
up,
have.
then I
If
can
you
lose
screw
that.
up,
That's your psionic
Oh,
light.
okay.
6 is your.
Oh,
So yeah.
look at that.
I like your red dice. They're easy to read from
Yeah,
across
I
the
don't
table.
like these ones so much, but those
It's
ones
super
are nice.
easy to read, yeah.
I really like these. Ones.
It is agitated. It is hungry.
Does it seem evil or angry? Or
It's agitated and angry and hungry.
but that could be because it's a victim of something and it's angry, so I can't really get a sense of whether it's evil or not, guys. I know it's hungry and it's agitated.
If it's hungry,
Yeah.
it might try and eat ass.
What do they eat? It's probably hungry because it's suspended off the ground and isn't.
And you see a great many carrot stalks, like just kind of like laying on its two main tentacles that are holding.
Does it
onto
appear to be consuming them, or?
Yeah, it seems to be absorbing them, like where like mycelium is growing up over top of it, and it's absorbing.
But it's still hungry despite having a readily available source of food.
Seems.
That seems bad.
Everybody can make a intelligence check as well. History if it matters.
It does not. 14.
4.
It's a wisdom, you say?
No,
Intelligence.
intelligence.
Intelligence. 14.
Oh my god. You
Yes.
And me.
and you, both well traveled. So
Perhaps together.
Yeah.
perhaps together.
We did come all the way from Residuum.
Now, if you look at the world map, it's like, and you guys know the world map. The central crater is that like kind of an Ungoro crater style thing where all the dinosaurs and shit are.
Yeah.
And then out from that is like so there's the mountains that hold everything in. Out from those mountains is like a series of like valleys.
Mm-hmm.
In these valleys, there's no direct streams or rivers that go to the ocean. There are instead, think of it like Naboo, where the planet core, now I'm not saying that this is the case, where the planet core and all the river systems and water systems are like connected.
Mm-hmm.
There are things that people call wells, and it's basically a way for the water system to reach the ocean on the edge of the supercontinent.
Okay.
So this internal valley that you would think would just be filled with water drains into these things that people call wells.
It looks to me like a basalt magma chamber.
Similar, yeah.
Almost.
And wells also move to the Underdark too.
Okay.
So
I'm just as we're like kind of planning and gathering information and observing, I'm gonna just take out a few of my vials of oil and just prepare by stuffing my little raggy bits in them just in case I need them. Just a few.
anybody else doing anything while she's prepping?
Yeah. I'm gonna stay on my war titties and just keep my eyes peeled.
No, I've just got my quarterstaff out. I'm not swishing the ground anymore.
You two can do perception checks.
Yeah, I'm busy.
16.
3.
You don't, because it's more basalt now. You don't see footprints, but you can hear the pitter patter of these little feet, and they're coming towards you. You can't tell how many, but in numbers greater than 2, we'll say.
Do any of you have
guys?
have any of you ever met anyone from the mycelium nation?
I don't think there's no way I would have.
Yeah, I don't think I ever have.
Unless you have.
No, I don't think I have.
I don't know if I would have
my
or not for the
experiences before
family.
you were
I don't know if
very,
any of
very,
them would have
very
ever
Limited.
tried.
Luck.
Yeah.
Just
Actually,
random.
all of you, luck
Yeah.
is probably the easiest way to decide this.
Luck
You're
is
not sure.
bad.
Sure is. Oh,
Nat 20 for a 19 total.
-1.
Did you roll one?
No, I rolled a 3, but I have a -4 to luck.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have met mycelium, and they were friendly,
And
but
they're
you don't really know much
know
about
any.
them.
But they're
You've never been to
generally
their
not
colonies.
they're not generally evil.
Your family made you do an internship one summer in a mycelium colony, so you could learn how to heal mycelium.
Oh.
They're kind of like plants, but they're kind of like the quarry, the treants,
Mhm.
but they're also kind of like more fleshy humanoids. So it was important that you learn that because it's that weird gray area.
Can
So
you
you know quite a
communicate
bit
with
about
them?
them.
Have you ever communicated with them in your training? You must have.
Normally, there would be bioluminescent, like mycelium, coating the walls and shit. This place is pretty fucking dark. You see some slime on the ground where there may have been mycelium network, like the roots.
But it seems ill.
And you would normally see baby mycelium, like little mushroom fruits, essentially, just like in our last campaign, growing in amongst these. And there would normally be normal adult mycelium wandering around tending to both the hive core and the mycelium core and the babies. You don't see any of this.
Well, that's definitely not the normal. Things have gone horribly wrong here, I do believe.
Yeah. Is it wrong because it's wrong or something wrong is being done to it? Because I mean, I could fireball it right now.
Sorry. Because I could just fireball it right now.
Yeah,
The psionic warrior somehow has fireball.
and she has a flask of oil.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
It's
that's
a poor man's fireball.
Oh, I get it. It's the SASHIA fireball. I get it. I'm just saying.
Can't help my nature.
Yeah, we should at least talk to them and make sure they're not
Can I?
hostile. But they gotta stop stealing the farmer's carrots.
So
Yeah.
I don't have I don't know what a mycelium language is. I don't have but I can speak Common, Draconic, and Dwarf. I'm not sure if any of them.
You know that they do speak wild speak.
I think that.
And
I
think
have
they-
wild
And I'm
speak.
pretty sure they speak common too.
I speak wild speak. Can't believe I actually wrote that down. Common,
Yeah.
giant,
I
and wild
can't
speak.
believe you did either.
I got
Yeah.
common, gnome, wild.
Yeah,
speak.
typically they do wild speak,
bad.
common, and undercommon.
Neutral races.
Then as I hear the little feet running up toward us and taking all of this in.
And you know that they are kind of like the Switzerland of races in my campaign. They try and get along with everybody. They just want to grow their colony, and they try not to war with people.
As I hear the little feet pittering up to
Yeah.
us, so I'm just gonna call out in general. I know you're coming toward us, but we just came to see if we could help you. Huh? Something seems to have gone wrong, hasn't it?
And-
Maybe there's a question hanging in the air.
All you hear is chorus
Races.
about 6 voices all screech back to you. Initiative.
Ooh, I'm gonna throw some
All
shit.
You start. Nope. Sash.
Oh right,
Nope,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
those anymore.
We'll let Rob start.
I
'Cause
actually
we always
rolled a
start that
20.
way. It's just easy.
Yeah. I mean, it's important to always start losing an initiative, right?
You've got to start by losing.
Ooh, I won initiative.
Oh my god, that is not our culture, Rob.
I know. I'm breaking the mold with
Yeah.
this campaign.
Breaking the mold. Breaking the mold.
What are you up to, Poppy? Perched in your boobs.
Well, do I see any enemies?
You don't see anything other than the colony hub.
Did I hear that whole
You hear the-
roar, though?
Yeah, you hear them. And they basically just echoed his words.
Since we get to go first, I do have a question.
Yes.
You said it's generally darker in here than it would normally be.
Yeah.
Is it still visible if I'm don't have my light going?
I have my lamp on.
So
Oh,
yes,
that's
but
true.
it'll be low light, and typically it'll be low light and basically a 30-foot radius around the well. Anywhere outside will be dark.
But you have your lamp
Yeah.
up anyway?
Yeah.
And I had my fireflies dangling off her bum.
So my butt's well lit.
I'm going to try and cast my bless spell then.
Right?
I'll swap my concentrations here. You know what? I'm going to use one of these because I've got them
I
in.
don't know where they are.
That's a 12 on my first level spell, Tom. I don't know if that's enough.
Sorry, what are you casting again?
First level spell, bless.
What,
Oh, yeah.
Is this going to Tom?
Yeah.
It's absolutely cool.
Okay. Well, just because, like you say, it's thick, so I wasn't sure what the level.
So we all got a die 4 to our die 20.
So everybody gets a die 4 to all of your die 20s.
I like it because I give my die 20
Oh
a hat.
yeah. Come on, you cutie pie.
Just a second.
I'm gonna give it a hat too, but it'll cover the 20, and then it won't. It'll know. It'll understand.
Mm-hmm. I think it will.
Sure.
The measuring
Well, here's
tape?
mine. You can just borrow
Oh,
that.
cool. Thanks.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Probably in one of your
Yeah.
things there.
Yeah, it's somewhere, or it might be in my D&D box.
I
then-
just looked and they're not there.
No, in this
I'll
one.
double check that I didn't grab it, but I don't know why. What? No.
Yeah, no. Oh wait, I have one.
Oh, there you go.
There's one.
Ha! Wah!
Please tell me I have two. Good. I did not see. I put this. Yeah, like this.
I was going to say, I think 4 of these. I don't know where the hell they went. And a little purple tape measure.
Yeah, I don't know where that. Oh, I also have that.
Do you?
Yes.
That's hilarious. Hey, so yeah, you hear pitter patter of little feet, but you're not assaulted by anything. New initiative.
Well, can
Unless
I?
you're doing something on your
I'll
phone.
ready an action to hit anything that comes.
Hit the first thing you can see.
In fact, I'm going to draw my crossbow.
'Kay.
And ready an action to shoot anything I see.
Because I perceived them the last time and we could hear them, and because they also then yelled, could I have like...
You know that there's a group of about 6 of them somewhere here.
Okay, I'm gonna lob a one of my Molotovs that I prepared.
Yep.
Can I light it with my oil lamp that I'm burning? Okay.
That works.
I'm gonna use that to light
Sure.
because I didn't... I also have a flint and tinder.
In the one smooth move, you just like pull it across your chest as it hits the lamp.
It lights,
fires up
yeah.
and you throw it back.
I just by default assume that every one of Sashia's characters has somehow managed like a quick strike thing on all of her Molotov things.
Well, she did say she had it prepared and
Yeah,
ready and
I'm-
in
I'm,
her hand with
like,
a wick
ready
stuffed
to
in
go.
it.
I don't even fight it anymore. Just breathe through it.
Damn it. 7. Wait, this is a ranged?
Yeah.
Ranged, yeah.
8.
So somewhere in this area.
Yeah, that's where I was aiming.
It's
I probably hit the mushroom.
Or the wall.
Or the,
I mean,
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
random
The,
fire on the wall.
the nice thing about an area effect is you don't have to be super
You don't have to be accurate. Yeah.
splashes down.
Boosh.
Most of it dumps into this crevice here, which is not very deep.
Hopefully that's all freaking flammable.
And it just pours down here and
Okay.
through there.
Do we hear any? Oh my god! Kill
No,
me!
you you don't hear any.
No.
But you can't.
They're fireproof mushrooms.
You're making it top heavy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not the only thing making SHYLO top.
Sometimes she's just...
All right, so you guys did your thing. New
Mine was
initiative.
casting the spell.
Nope, new initiative.
Oh, new initiative.
Yep.
Then roll the 2.
Ooh.
I prepared 3 of my vials, so I am.
Now here's a question: does my ready to action carry into this round?
Yep, until your next turn, until your actual turn starts.
Okay.
Yes. Same as in D&D. Scamper, 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 and we'll say Shoo, make what the hell? Make 6 AC saves. You hear the pitter patter of little feet all around you.
I think I'm going back.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You got blessed.
So, first one is an advantage for me. Because I had my ghosts up.
Oh, you guys are. I'm just gonna move us in just a little bit so we can see what's going on.
That's an 18 on my first save.
Good.
Next 2 are an 18 and an 11.
Good.
Do we see anything at this point?
So the next 2, okay.
And then a 10 and a 9.
You are good at the 10. You fail in the 9.
And then one more.
Yep.
For a 13.
All right. You just fail in the 9. That's not bad, actually. You're punched in the shin. It only very mildly hurts. Or DR will probably eat this up. 4 points of damage.
Okay, so I'm down to 3.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have no DR, I have no armor, I have no
right now.
nothing.
Right. So yeah, you feel a little mycelium fist punching into your shins.
Okay. 4 points, you said?
Yep. Okay, I'm just going to do each one of these as 2 guys.
So do I see them now?
You do not see them.
Okay.
You hear them though, and Shu's like, ah!
Even after he's hit? I don't
Even
see
after
them?
he's hit.
Ah, worse than when I banged my knee against that table there.
Brother. What's hitting you?
Oh, and I took damage, so bless is dropped.
Because he doesn't have concentration.
I do not.
You guys go.
I'm going to cast healing on myself.
All right.
Don't have a lot of hit points anyway. Ooh, I don't think that's going to do it. It's a 9 on my first level spell.
Oh,
Not quite.
that's a fail.
Actually, can I?
Yeah, throw
Okay,
that
you
down.
can.
Throw that down.
Auspice.
12.
All right, you're good.
Uh, would we be able to tell that he's being attacked
Oh,
right
yeah.
now?
He's
Okay.
like,
Well, I am going to leap off of Shy
I'll give him a boost.
and,
The battle booster.
try and land right in front of Shu
okay.
in the middle of all of this here,
Okay.
and start
Just
whipping my rope dart around. So I'm
Okay.
assuming at disadvantage.
disadvantage, yeah.
I'm just going to add this to whatever is the lowest.
Nope,
Which-
you don't have bless.
Oh,
Because
that's
he
right.
dropped it,
Yeah.
yep.
So my range, that would be an 8 on my first attack,
Miss.
and a natural 1 on my second attack.
Jesus Christ. Well, there's your 2 for the session.
Yeah, but it's in the thing I want. So that at least there's that.
Shiloh, Poppy has leaped forth from your breast.
Yep. I have.
Wait, I
Oh.
rolled a 1 on my attack.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Critical miss.
Yay, critical miss. Thank you. Slipping. I'm slipping. I'm playing so infrequently.
Well, all those 8 sessions without a single one, and they're coming out now.
Oh, hey.
They
I need to
are.
start rolling. I'm rolling shitty, but just not shitty enough.
Where's my quick sheet? Oh my god. It's falling apart here, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If Jeff beats you to it, Tom.
I just
Oh,
fucking my general. Die 20, Rob. I found it.
28.
A disadvantage to your next attack.
His name isn't Rob.
Oh, I'm sorry, Poppy. Poppy, disadvantage to your next attack. Failing all over the place. Not even failing upwards.
All right.
All right.
Now it's a new
Now.
initiative.
Shiloh.
Oh, Shiloh, yeah.
Shiloh, having prepared her other oil vial,
Sure.
is gonna want to try to throw it like right here to give us some protection in case there's additional forces coming in. Oh yeah, natural 20 plus 4.
Nope.
No,
No,
I don't have
You
They
don't
any.
have
more
the
bless.
D4 anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Still an at 20.
nat 20 and plus my ranged 1, so 21.
Okay. Right around
Ooh,
there.
nice big fire. Yeah, I just wanted to protect us.
And I'm counting on the rounds for how loud one the
Okay.
last 2.
Do I hear it? Oh God, kill me! I'm
You
burning
actually don't hear,
alive.
oh god, kill me,
No.
I'm burning alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You would like to, but you don't. All right. New initiative.
Oh, okay. Do good for my people. 4?
Great
Is that
success.
good for my people?
Great
Good.
success.
All right.
What you guys do?
Mr. G?
Oh.
You want to?
Did you want to try and back out of here?
I'm going to see if I
Leave them
can
to
get
me?
bless going again for us. Because it might be just enough.
How wounded are you?
I'm fine now.
Oh, okay.
I had spent my turn last turn healing myself.
Good.
So, 17 to cast bless.
You are good.
So we got
Get
to
Sir Die 4 again.
All right, I'm going to do another disadvantaged swing around me. This time at a 14
Woo, hit.
for, what was my rope tag? For 9 damage.
You hear just a cacophony of splats. Oh, you did disadvantage on that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear a cacophony of splats. And you see, as they're split open at the waist, like mycelium guts come spilling out, and these little bodies like a bunch of little Timmies
Oh my god.
become visible.
Like out of its stomach?
No.
Just out of its-
They become visible. They're little Timmy-sized
Oh.
mycelium,
Interesting.
and they're cleft in twain.
And they're all gone
Yeah,
now?
and there's 6 of them. You just went and like lawnmowered through them because damage spills over, and if your hit is enough to hit the thing,
Okay,
it
yeah.
just so yeah,
Oh.
basically whirlwind attack.
Nice. All right.
And these were just minions, so
Just whipping my rope dagger around like a beast.
all right.
I haven't gone yet either.
You haven't gone yet, so you just see a
I'm-
bunch of corpses.
I'm going to use my psionic senses to sense the mushroom to see if it's reacted to the death of them in any perceptible way.
It is furious, livid.
Okay.
You just see in tones of like pain and red and violence. And
Okay, guys, I think that mycelium's been corrupted in some way because it was associated with these guys because he's super angry that we killed them.
And
So,
very hungry.
and it's very hungry still, and so it seems bad to me.
Do you have any more of those old whale vials?
I
left?
sure do. I even have this one ready right here.
Maybe you should start burning it out.
We
I
can
can't.
chop away
yeah.
at those roots there.
So did I have to roll for that? The
Yes, you do.
Are we out of initiative right now?
No,
or?
we're not. We're still
Okay.
in initiatives, right?
13 was what I rolled
Okay.
to do the psionic
you
thing.
are good.
Okay, good.
At the end, after you guys are done,
I think I have +6.
you see in the dim light a gigantic hokey mycelium stand up out of a crack. All it does is scream hate. Like just the word hate.
Okay.
Now, does it start low and build?
I love that song.
I would have also accepted Patton Oswald going, I hate. Yeah, and it comes running over to you. It's got like weird mycelium bulging veiny muscles.
Oh boy.
Toss me?
Yeah, where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the big
I
guy
guess
or?
it's a new initiative
It
now.
would be new initiative, yeah.
Oh yeah, and
Because all the little ones are dead.
him first.
All right.
I'm back to my old form.
Bitch is gonna run through my fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it looks like he might be crazy enough to do it.
He might be. I left a couple gaps.
Bitch is on fire.
Time for another quick fun fact. The kobolds of Mundus Fractura frequently build their warrens near the wells. They are obsessive scavengers of both the surface world and the lands of Mundus Infra. The small reptilians often have trading posts at these natural cross-cultural meeting points. We now return you to the session.
Okay, what's going on?
Can you make a Constitution saving throw DC 13?
On DC 13. Constitution. That would be my skill. 21.
Okay, you are surrounded in a cloud of spores. It just kind of runs over and doesn't get quite up to you and goes.
Oh, that seems bad. I'm gonna hold my breath.
Okay, and go.
While holding my breath,
Woman.
I'm gonna bounce him off my titties.
But you have to scoop me up because
Yeah.
I'm over here now.
Yeah.
Or can I do like a running leap and use her as a springboard?
Why not?
Yeah, because I wanna.
I'm game.
So yeah.
Ooh. It would be another team one. I don't know what
What, a
kind of
triple
check,
team?
I don't know what kind of checks Tom would want for this,
Let's see.
but you swing your rope dagger toward her while she grabs it and then swings you in like a reverse instead
Ooh,
of swinging the
I
rope
like it.
dagger.
I like it.
I actually have a different plan.
Jeff, you even get an auspice for suggesting it.
Mhm.
You get
Sweet.
an auspice
Thank
and you get an auspice.
You get an office. You get an office.
And go nuts.
Okay, well, what was your plan?
Sorry, no. What did you want me to swing you around somewhere?
Well, either swing me, like launch me at him, basically.
Oh yeah, we could do the, our little.
So yeah, I'll swing my rope dart up to you,
You're gonna pop with
It's our
Poppy.
tit maneuver.
and then
Yeah.
with dwa.
That's
So
right.
I assume you got to make some
Some
sort
sort of-
of throw
So
check.
you rolled a hit.
Me?
Yeah, just the area DC. Which
Is that like
10.
my movement?
And then you rolled a hit the area DC.
21.
You're good.
And that would be considered ranged.
Yes.
13.
All right. And you fling Poppy at this guy. Poppy, you hit. And I will give you double damage to whatever you roll.
All right, I like double damage. Double dice or double full damage.
Whichever you prefer. Whatever, either double your
Well,
roll.
double full is always going to be way better.
No, not double full. So you have the choice of either rolling twice the amount of dice
Oh, okay.
or doubling
I see.
whatever you roll.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw an
wonder what
auspice in there too because I got a lot of them.
Always roll more dice.
That is Derp 11, 12, 16 damage. And give me one of those back.
Okay. Goes back. Again, just whoosh, and like the perfect like line up the middle, and he splits into two halves of mycelium, guts pouring out either side, and flies
I look at
backwards.
the tiny little point on my rope dagger and I'm like,
Mm-mm.
what the hell?
Dexterity saving throw just to see how you
Oh.
land. This is where it might not be beautiful. We'll see.
This is essentially just a dex skill check, right?
And you do have the 4. Oh, although
Do you
that's
have-
not going to matter.
Do you have a moose-like element?
I landed very, very like the reason I killed this thing is I just totally fumbled the thing and like I was like thinking about switching to my daggers from my rope dagger and like there's just points everywhere and I just slammed into them with points everywhere and then like kind of
So-
landed up crashing into the ground.
The dagger clefts him in twain, guts come out, but the dagger hit doesn't actually separate him in two. It's your body going through him like a bullet. Guts splattering out the back end. You're covered in like just this weird, viscous green mucus. Like just, it doesn't smell nice.
It smells like grandma's snatch.
I don't know what that smells like.
I think in Poppy's case, it means something entirely different than what we know anyway.
Probably.
Shu, you have an action if you want to take one. Your action was to fling
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Is the ground uneven or can I run on it?
It's not,
Like,
it's
basically,
not, it's
what's
not
my
dangerous.
move?
It's
Do I
not
have
just
full-
regular movement.
okay.
Yeah.
So 60.
Am I on my feet or prone?
Yeah, we'll say you're prone.
30,
You just
60.
go tumbling. Covered in goo.
Don't forget the round on my flames
Just to
either.
remind myself.
Yeah.
That'd be the death
Probably
of
the
this
last
one.
Is this part is clear in terms of flames?
Yeah, clear.
Okay.
Some goo, but other than that,
To here, I'm going to be running for this.
yeah.
With my hatchet. I've switched over to my hatchet.
Okay.
I'm going to try and start chopping at the roots to make this thing fall into the chasm. Because Shai's told us that this thing
Seems
is,
evil.
seems evil, seems corrupted, and so far, everything I've seen from what I know of mycelium colonies, this place ain't good no matter what. So it's probably just easiest to get rid of it.
Do you have to concentrate on your power, or is it just a one and done? I don't remember.
Which power?
Your emotion thing.
It's a one and done.
It's a one and done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you and I did the combo move, so your
Yep.
turn's done.
And my guy's dead. So let's see what happens. Six is
I'm loving the poppy bullet though.
Yeah.
You tossing me like
We-
I dealt like
yeah.
15 damage there in one hit.
a fistful of poppy.
So I think what I've decided is unless I'm really low on them, anytime we do a combo move, I'm using my auspice dice for it to add
Oh
to the
yeah,
damage.
definitely.
In fact, we should pact to
And do
both
it
use
all.
our auspice dice from you.
I don't think I
combo
can use
attack.
mine to add to yours, but I can add.
Oh yeah,
it
that's
to,
right. Yeah.
You hear a chorus of somewhere between 10 to a dozen, somewhere in that neighborhood, voices just screaming, "Hunger! Eat! Consume!"
I wish there was a way we could heal this thing instead of just murdering it in case it's,
I know how to stick things with pointy
Yeah.
things.
Thing is, I'm a healer, but I know healing in terms of injuries. I
not
don't think.
weird. Yeah.
I think we're overthinking this.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, I'd love to be able to heal it, but yeah.
But I just don't. Because, I could throw a healing potion at it, but I don't know if that'll do anything.
Totally not my jam to figure that out.
Yeah.
I gotta wait for my turn anyways.
Well, I think it's a new one. Oh yeah.
No,
Unless
I
Tom
didn't
has
go
it in. Oh, you haven't?
Or
No,
this is a
you
new
threw
one.
me.
Yeah, it's a new one.
You have You have a movement if you want to use it.
Use that.
Yeah. Ooh-ha. Fire goes out. You jump over.
Mhm.
Okay, who's got the initiative?
That'd be Jeff, I believe.
Yeah. I did my thing, but they're not visible.
Who's Jeff?
Okay,
Sorry.
us. But I can get to. So this is like root strand. It's not just supporting it; it's also its roots.
Yeah, it's its roots, basically. Just anchored into the basalt.
Come up
Suspending
to
itself
it.
over the...
I'm gonna try
Well.
something, and I have no idea if this will actually do anything or if I'm just wasting it. But because I got the idea, I'm gonna take one of the potion of Hexbreak curse that we got and pour it over the root. Like Sasha, if there a way to
That'd be good,
heal it,
yeah.
it's not physically
That's
ill, so I
a-
can't do healing.
Look at the
but
big brain on Shoe.
so I am using one regardless. What happens next is entirely up to you at this point.
Is it hexed? Yeah, we don't know.
Give me a luck check.
You have last too.
Yeah, I do. But I'm not going to need it with the nat 20 off my luck. Nat 20, let's go.
All right.
Well, it's a total of 19 on my luck, if that makes any difference.
We'll wait for my turn to
So it's a dirty night, or it's a natural 19.
It's a natural 19.
But you guys, what are you two doing?
Or dirty 19, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna assume that I could see him do what he did.
Yeah, and you hear chorus of voices from over here.
Okay, I know what I'm doing. My third and final oil vial that I had prepared in advance. I'm checking towards those voices.
Okay.
Is it half your movement to get up? For me, is that 5 or 10 feet?
It's a 10.
Okay, it's 5.
Oh, wait, a 10.
Where's your
15.
measuring tape?
You
Did both the measuring
Right
tapes
here.
already? Oh, there.
No, here's one.
That's fine.
Thanks. So I use 5 feet to get up. I need to add another 25 at a full dash. Hoo-yah! Coming over here to protect my friends.
Okay. You hear screams of
Alpha! Finally.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah. Woo.
and you actually see the outlined corpses of like covered in oil burning
Good.
of 9 or 10 at a
Yes.
glance of those little like tiny invisible
Sweet.
fuckers. You came over on my turn, on the mycelium's turn. The hub, which it's rare, but it can happen because it is just part of the mycelium. You hear it groaning audibly. You hear it say pain, hunger, and murder me.
This is all in wild speak?
No, common, because they
Okay.
can speak undercommon, wild speak,
Okay.
and
And it's saying to murder me?
I'm afraid we don't have much choice then. I guess it is your turn anyways, or was that your
that's what it
turn?
does.
It communicates with us.
So
Okay.
new initiative on you, Sash.
It's a
That's
one.
them.
It doesn't want to be corrupted.
And I'm assuming we all heard it yelling.
Yeah.
It wasn't just me.
Yeah, it echoes through the chamber.
As it's saying this, Poppy makes a connection and he thinks back to his vision and these dark tendrils he saw corrupting the land and goes,
I think this is because of the obelisk.
It's corrupted in some way.
is this a new initiative now?
Unless you're doing anything.
I already blew my whole
I wonder if
thing to get over here.
Then
like-
yes, new initiative.
I'm assuming this corruption is not something that like a healing potion is going to fix. This is something deeper and darker and more menacing. Yeah.
If his potion didn't
Yeah.
fix it.
Well, it was the curse, so I think it allowed it to actually be able to break through whatever was
For a moment.
long
Just a
enough to
moment.
say, kill me.
Well-
Mercy kill.
Yeah.
Poppy believes firmly in mercy killing.
So it is Tom's turn, unless that was...
That was it.
Do we want to try? Like, I don't think another
Okay,
vial.
well, then
it'll
I am
it'll
gonna-
actually it'll squeak out just so it's
Burn out the
Just so
corruption.
it's clear. Restraint. After murder me.
Gotcha.
What?
Okay, I'm going to
Just says
use
the word
my
restraint.
hand axe to try and chop at the
Yeah.
closest branch thing.
Okay.
Is this a new initiative then? We're just getting first go or?
Yeah.
That is an 11 on my melee. I don't think that's enough. Oh, it is? Oh,
It's as
sweet.
big as a fucking barn.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And it's just a hatchet, so it's just 1d for crap's sake. Well, that's only 3 damage.
I'll come over and I'll start spinning my rope dart like a fucking saw blade.
Okay.
Make some attacks at it.
Edge trimming.
Yeah, I'm doing some hedge trimming. I'll just do 2 attacks at the same time here.
Oh, we've still got
Okay.
Bless Up. I haven't taken any damage, so you get D4.
Oh, did you recast
I
it?
did recast it.
Okay, well, I don't think my first one's going to need a 21 and my next one's an 11, so
Give me some damage.
both hits?
Yep, both hits. It's as
Sweet.
big as a barn.
Yeah.
You almost can't miss this thing.
So for 10 damage and 7 damage.
Okay. You see. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm not talking crap up my ass. What did I do? Because I made notes. The roots on this side are chopped through enough, and
It
starts-
caves.
it
And
starts tilting towards you, and it's just barely clinging on this far side.
Get ready to
Maybe
run.
maybe we should go around to the other side and cut it so that it drops straight down and doesn't like.
That's what I was thinking. yeah.
Not a bad idea. Toss me.
I'll
I
try to.
think you could probably run. Oh, yeah, actually,
I
you could
only have
just
a
toss
15-foot
him, yeah.
movement.
I'll,
No, I meant she could
Oh.
run all the way around in one turn.
yeah, let's both like just bounce over here, and hopefully there's no bad guys. Maybe there is. Whatever. So there's movement,
Okay, I'm not even leaving the war titties to buzzsaw this time then.
and I'm gonna take my.
Initiative.
Oh,
Are we on
Yo,
initiative?
no,
I
wait,
didn't
you
take.
chopped. That's right. We
Yeah.
hadn't gone. Sorry.
Yeah,
Go,
and
go,
I
go,
hadn't
go.
taken my turn yet.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah. So we moved, and then I'm gonna take my sword that I got from Penarol. I
Yep.
don't know what it is, and I'm going to hit at the roots on this
Okay.
side,
Chop copy.
and that would be that's a
Absolutely
strength
hit.
melee. Yeah, lots. It's it's a bunch.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just going to summarize it without
Yeah.
math.
I carefully added it up.
So much.
It's a little bit more than many.
It's
Quite a few.
It's D lots.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What kind of damage does your sword do?
I don't know.
You didn't
I
write it down.
did not.
Okay,
I
well,
Was
kind
it
of
an
go-
arming sword?
It was just a sword from Penarol. Penarol gave me a shitty sword when he helped me reload.
Probably a D8, maybe a
Yeah, he
D10.
gave me a D8
Probably an arming
club.
sword.
If it's an arming sword, it's a
Die 10.
1d10.
Okay, so 1 die 10.
Short sword is a d8.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't get
Nope,
a short
10.
sword. There's just no way.
And then I add my melee to that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
please.
So 6 plus 12.
All right. Choppity chop chop chop. And you're
Chippity
chopping
chop.
chop chip chopping.
Oh well,
Oh,
I
you did it on the
already
one
chopped
side,
this
okay.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's barely clinging on. New initiative would be Rob.
Who's Rob?
Damn, you Poppy.
Oh, 5.
But it's the player who's rolling. So in this
Stop.
case, it's the second.
Do you guys mind having your names on the video?
No, not
okay.
at all.
As long as you
No,
don't
not
mind.
at all.
No, not at all.
Anyways, it'll be my shame to bear for the rest of my life.
Sweet.
Buzzsaw and do it again.
Or I'll try hacking from the other side at the same time.
Yeah.
Count us down, Shy. Let's do it at the same time.
Oh, are we all?
Can we call
doing
this a
something?
combo move? With all of-
Sure, we'll call it a combo move.
Yeah.
my jaw hurt from that.
it.
Once.
You bunch of.
I took him in deep there for that.
That was some good horn.
I'm
I
a
like it.
sucker.
I like it. Oh, wait, I used one.
Anyways,
Yeah.
18 for me.
You had to get back to me, I thought.
Oh, I did.
Oh,
okay.
no, you didn't.
No,
it's
I
over-
think
it's
I
over
put it right
Yeah,
there.
no.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Sorry, what'd you get?
18.
Yeah, you're good.
You know what? I gotta use that one that we got. Because that's a 13
That's
with
good.
it.
Yeah.
So
It's the DC
Or-
for this thing is way less than you would think.
For 5 damage.
And you are good. I can tell by
don't-
your rolls.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I don't even know what I'm.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't gonna work anyway.
Five damage.
4 damage.
And
What am I? What damage am I rolling?
It's the arming sword.
Oh. And 5, 11.
All right. Timber.
Did we
He
time
just
it
drops
perfectly to
down?
drop it straight though?
Yeah,
Good.
it bashes the tops off of the side on the way down. But yeah,
Oh, you see across the ways, my eyes glowing in my fire belt, like going.
and then you just hear it
Over to
say,
you.
you hear it say, release. And you see probably, you hear the pitter patter. Everybody hears the pitter patter of little feet from crawling out of these cracks from all
Are
over
they
the place,
flinging themselves down
flinging
after?
themselves into the pit. You see a bunch of those big hulking
Uh-oh.
ones
Whoa!
crawl up out
Hopefully,
of
they're gonna fling themselves into
out
the
of
pit.
their cracks and fling themselves into the pit.
Okay. We get experience for all those kills.
If you were playing D&D, you would.
Just like suicide.
Right.
Totally.
Ba,
Yeah,
ba, ba.
and the fire goes out eventually.
Except this thing dropped down into the void.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's in the void. I just tipped it over just for
Can I take it away?
All right, fine. Fine now.
Take it away.
Fine now. Yeah. And you were left in a lonely, dark cavern somewhere beneath a farm.
Well,
I am going to take one of my empty oil vials,
Mhm.
just wipe it out really quick,
Yeah.
best I can, and I'm going to take a sample of any body,
Mucusy.
yeah, like
crap.
any for Penarol to
Yeah.
investigate.
I'm gonna.
I'd like to look around the entire, just make a perception check and just
Yeah.
see if anything stands out. Like,
Can I ride on
I
his
mean, it's
shoulders
a-
and give him or assist him on this?
Sure, what the hell?
I mean, I get it's a cavern, so it's, but you know, is
Anyway.
there like an unusual crack somewhere? I'm like, hey, that probably shouldn't be.
How does that assist thing work?
You roll your own check,
Okay.
and then depends on what depending on what you get compared to, I get a bonus on
Well, I
what
rolled
I
an 8
roll.
on mine, so
You still get that D4 as well, because that's a
I
check.
make that.
I got 24 on mine.
All right.
11 on mine system.
You got a 26 on yours, Jeff. Yeah, you're looking around
26.
because of his bonus.
Oh, perfect.
It looks like this might have been a healthy colony at one point in time, but something maybe in the water. There's a lot of those.
I'll take a sample.
There's a lot of those carrot tops lying around. There's actually other like half-eaten but like desiccated and or rotted large fruits like tomatoes and
I'm going to
giant acorns and shit.
I have 3 vials. I'm going to fill one with water sample, one with a mycelium sample, and one with a carrot sample.
Okay. Make a divine check.
Okay, I was also going to ask, can we see anything down the hole? But make
Nothing
it
down the
random.
hole. Poppy looks down the hole and looks 120 feet down, and it's basically a shaft of basalt that, like, just
Gotcha. I'm just wondering
straight
if
down.
it was healthy and something came up from underneath.
Yeah.
But no way we'd be able to tell. Divine check of 23.
This feels like, not that you've ever personally experienced it, but I mean, your family has. It feels like corruption. So there's miscasting,
telling you, it's the
and then there's
apples.
corruption. So corruption is like you're trying to wield these crazy cosmic forces, and it just twists you. This feels like corruption.
I don't know how to clean that.
I bet you it's that obelisk. I bet you it's corrupting the earth everywhere.
And it feels thick.
Well, I think we should just take this all back to Penarol. I think we've cleaned up the farmer's problem. And then we can maybe give some information to Penarol just
we
about
should
this.
mention to the farmer he should not fill us in until at least we can check a bit.
Yeah,
more.
Penarol might want to do further examinations.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good idea, especially if it's the water.
Mm-hmm. I've got samples.
All right. Well,
Ample samples.
And Penarol will try that new thing called Science on it. And see if he can...
Might use his energy to.
Yeah, some Zenergy and Science to examine it. Examine? I don't know. I don't know what it is.
all right. Well,
How long? What time of day do we figure it is right now?
You've been walking for about half a day, we'll say, all total.
So we'll reach the farmer's house again probably by evening.
Late afternoon.
Yep,
You're not stopping at all to make sure that people aren't following you.
And how much further is it to?
It was only 2
Yeah.
hours. We get back
Let's-
to Penarol by the evening.
Let's
Yeah.
double time it.
Okay.
I don't even think we
Meaning
had
I'm getting in my war titties.
I'm stretching those legs.
I do want to stop and at least explain to the farmer that
Yeah.
we found something. We cleared it out, so we'll have no problems. But this is going to be a little difficult to understand. There was something going on. Not to worry, it's been dealt with. You won't have any more problems. And I'm sure you'd like to fill that hole in, but we do need you to leave it for now, please, because we'll need to check some things to make sure nothing can come back at a future date.
The matter of payment.
Oh, Penarol will pay us. We get
Oh
paid.
no, this was the farmer.
We were to
Oh.
pay you. Penarol. No.
Simply
Oh.
pointed us in the direction.
We can offer you 25 healing potions.
That would be wonderful.
We also have we also have these tinctures.
What do they
Tinctures.
do?
They're for your tired eyes. So the healing potions clearly healing. The tinctures restore your psionic stamina if you're like a psionic.
Ooh.
you might want those.
How about
We've got lots of
those
healing.
aren't everything you have, I hope.
No.
Okay.
This is what the farm is for.
Oh.
Magical these things. So we also have this bomb, not bomb, like a
Yeah,
bomb.
like, okay. And what does
Uh,
that do?
Have you ever encountered you might have on Deepest mutagen?
Yes.
Yeah. This will reverse one mutation.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds.
And I also have this ointment.
What does that do?
It if you're a caster, it will reduce a corruption from moderate to lesser.
Well, that might be nice for you, Shu.
Could we do like a little mix
Or
and match?
flip-flop.
Like we don't take.
You can have them all. Like this is our
my
reward for
gosh.
solving the problem. Like nobody's
wow.
stealing our carrots now, and we can
25
we can
healing
make so
potions?
much more of this.
This is did you write all that down?
We
You
got
can make an intelligence check at
That
advantage.
seems it seems like a lot.
at advantage.
Yeah,
17.
it all smells vaguely of carrots. It's
Hmm.
all got a weird orangey tinge to it.
We may not be able to use any of it. It may be corrupted.
Maybe, but the carrots, they've been eating them. It doesn't seem to be hurting them.
Like the dude is bald, but other than that,
Well,
I'll also
and she can't have children. But other than that,
You may keep your. We don't know what caused this, but they seem to have gone crazy. If your water starts tasting funny, maybe stop drinking it.
okay. We collect rainwater here. There's no nearby rivers.
Well, I
Okay.
don't think those potions would be safe if they're made out of corrupted carrots.
We have no idea of that.
Well, you can drink them then.
I'll use.
Yeah, I'm not
whatever.
going to drink them.
What were the healing potions? 1d8,
They
Or something
are
different.
2d8 plus 4.
2d8 plus 4.
I'll definitely use some of
Yeah.
those.
And
How many of the tinctures? were
there's
there?
5 tinctures.
Can I just take
And
5
they-
of those potions right now, Jeff?
Go right ahead.
And they fully restore your stamina, psionic stamina.
Okay.
2d8 plus 4.
2 carrot bombs, which reverse mutations.
Okay.
And 1 ointment that changes a corruption from moderate to lesser.
You got all that written down. I think other than the healing potions, none of that stuff really applies to me unless we drink mutagen, which this might be. Who knows?
Yeah, I wrote it all down with my Jeff hands.
Aren't they the best?
They are.
Shoe hands.
Use my Jeff brain for my maths.
Me and Morris, thank you. On behalf of the Moulter family, thank you.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Here, would you like some pork chops for the road?
No, thank
Maybe
you.
as a thank you to Penrol.
Sure, I'm sure Penrol would love some
Pork chops and carrots, and I'll just put them in. She's got like a little
oilcloth thing, or
little milk jug with an
Yeah.
oilcloth,
Okay,
and she
there we
wraps it all up and
yeah,
gives her a
Penrol
little-
would
gives her a
probably
little
like
bag
that.
lunch.
And I'm sure transporting pork chops for a whole day will be totally.
Flowers
Oh, okay. Oh,
in the hot sun.
In the hot sun, it'll be fine in a jar. I'm also not eating that.
Not even a little.
I don't trust the potions, but maybe I'll get desperate someday. I'll swallow my pride. I'll drink your poison potion to save my psionic ass.
Tastes like carrots.
Are you going to take the tinctures then?
Nope. I'm not taking any of it. I think it's corrupted.
Do you want me to grab it
You
for
should
you?
probably. Because like I said, I'm going to get desperate at some point and have to swallow my pride and drink them. So someone...
Well, the tinctures, that's more of a rub, isn't it?
I thought tinctures were a drink.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I think
Actually,
you're right. Actually,
You know what? You might be right.
Let's find out. Let's all learn about tinctures. You're right. I think it's like a little vial. that
Yeah,
You might be
pound
right.
back.
Yeah. Now that I think about it.
I learned this from video games, though, so it could be freaking lie. Everything's a lie.
Either way, they should be. You're the only one who can use those ones. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to grab them.
Fine, I'll carry them.
Look on the bright
I
side.
just didn't want to write it down.
It's the only thing you have to write down. God damn it! I've literally got everything else. You get 5 tincture that heals your psionic stamina.
All right.
It's not good for any of us. other
And
than
it's
you.
heals +1 psionic?
No, it heals your. So you remember this? You thought this is if you mess up casting.
Yeah.
This drains.
Right, but if each potion only heals
No,
one?
heals all itself.
Oh, wow.
So you could go
Sweet.
through as well. That's what you use when if you're trying to do something like made up or new.
Yeah, you burn
You
them,
you
yeah.
you use some of that. So
Okay, those are good, actually. Then.
Tinctures are traditionally taken to ease inflammation of the mouth and throat and the respiratory passages. So yeah, it's a little shot. It is an extract of a plant or animal, and it's funny because I searched this to come up with what it was,
Mm-hmm.
and so as soon as I started like my
Oh,
last
neat.
search came up. It is an extract of a plant or animal material dissolved in ethanol.
Neat. So it's a little boozy.
A little busy.
Yeah.
Is Jägermeister a tincture?
I wonder.
Yeah, they're drops, so it's a liquid.
There you go. We learned about tinctures.
All right. Well, we rock back to Penrolls.
Yeah. We got to get this freaking pork chop back to him ASAP.
You make your way back to town, wheel into Deepport, start seeing the tents and the shanties.
The first thing I'm going to do is head down to Bob's Courier Service and see if there's a letter from him, perhaps.
Oh, yeah, sure. So you rip past Penrolls
Yeah.
and head to the harbor section of town.
Yep.
And walk into the front door of Bob's. Hello, welcome to Bob's Burgers and Brothel and Bistro and whatever.
I'm here to see Bob, the courier service guy.
Just a second. He ducks down behind the corner counter and comes back up with a different hat on. Welcome to Bob's Courier Service. How can I help you?
Hi, Bob. I'm just kind of wondering if you have any packages or letters or
I have many packages and letters.
marriage proposals for SHYLO.
SHYLO. Well, there's very few women in town, but can I have the full name?
Oh, it's SHYLO.
SHYLO Ash Sage. Can you spell that for me?
SHYLO.
Yeah.
That's SHYLO.
Yeah.
Crystal Dream Bouquet.
Can you spell that for me?
CRYSTALDREAM. BCQET.
Sorry, what was that last one?
BUCKET.
SHYLO. Hey, do we have anything here for SHYLO Crystal Bucket?
Bouquet.
Are there any accente goos, umlauts, or accente grobs on that I should know about?
No.
Okay.
But it's bouquet.
Do Goliaths pronounce letters differently? Is it an accent thing? Let me look. Oh, your contract was filled.
Oh, good.
There is a party currently heading towards the tiny lake.
Sweet. Okay, good news.
Okay. That eases my
Good
mind
news,
a little bit.
good news.
Package. No packages, letters, no telegrams, no telegraphs, no... Look at this moist card from Penroll. It's not necessarily addressed to you, but it says, my employees.
Oh, okay, I'll take that. But nothing from, say, Juniper to anybody? Like a guy named Juniper?
Juniper, the ferry driver?
Yeah.
Nothing from Juniper, sorry.
He even got the.
He might still be on the door waiting for
Yeah. Maybe he can't read.
This huge, fat, greasy guy, wearing like a sailor stripe shirt, like the red, white, red, white, comes in and he's like, "Yar, Bob." Like, yes. You get word of the mainland. I've heard there's a lucrative new trade. Excuse me, business. He kind of pushes you to the side.
Okay.
There's a lucrative new trade in fish pictures. Can you get word to the mainland? We need fish pictures.
this town's whole economy
just
is going to be all shifted to fish pictures.
Fish pictures.
This whole thing's gonna collapse so badly. I can't wait.
Oh, man.
Bob's like, yeah, sorry, fish pictures. Like pictures of fish? No, like drinking jugs shaped like fish or with fish printed on them. Anything fish chinaware. But like pictures. Trust me. Like you just barely make out the conversation.
Okay. So she's laughing about that, but she's very hurt, like tears in her eyes that there's no word from her true love. So now she's coming to the realization that maybe
He's clearly not worth
he's not
it.
the one if he doesn't even care.
After you abandoned him anyway.
I sent him a letter. I have only perfumed letter.
Oh. You hear Bob from... You're kind of like standing in the doorway and he's still talking to the guy. He's like, sorry, did you say heavily perfumed letter?
Were you... Yeah, because I'll be raging about that. Yeah.
Ooh, here's a refund.
What?
The rats got at it.
Oh my goodness.
They got at it
My
good.
Judy Bear is probably still out there waiting for me. He's probably broken-hearted.
Well, you should probably go talk to him right away.
Bob, I'm going to tell everyone in town about
Hey.
this level of service.
It's the rats and your perfume, ma'am. If you look up on the sign,
Are you saying my perfume
and he
draws
flips it around
rats?
he flips it around like a McDonald's menu, and there's On the back of the sign, there's another like list of rules.
No.
The top on the back end of the sign is please no heavily perfumed items. The rats love it.
No.
He flips it back around.
I'm pretty sure they're just writing me the
Oh.
rules as we do things.
Tony Bear, he's probably all alone.
You go to dry your eyes with the only piece of paper
Yeah.
or the only thing you've got in your hand,
Yeah.
which is the card from Penroll, which is already moist.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, well I'm gonna bring the card back to them. Tell them about the booming market in fish pitchers. Tell them everything about Junie Bear waiting alone without my letter and the terrible service at Bob's. Oh yeah.
Well, I'll tell them
And
about
there's-
what happened at the farm.
Yeah. So I do all of that and then I give them the message from Penroll.
You go to read the card, and like a little watery figurine
Mhm.
of Penroll comes to life. If you're reading this, you clearly bypassed my place of domicile. Please come see me when you're back in town. I have exciting news.
Okay.
Okay, I've actually got to go back to Bob's Courier Service and try to send a less perfumed letter to Junie Bear right away.
Okay.
Like an emergency
Can't we
letter.
just stop by Junie Bear's on the way?
He's like out of town.
No, he's not out of town. He's
No.
in Harvard.
Oh my god, I'm going to him.
I'm following along at a leisurely pace. Just so this is what the downtime is, then, brother. Is that how that works?
That's it. It's half the adventure, brother.
Apparently so. Alright.
You can't pick your party picks you.
I feel like I could pick my party, but I'll trust your
You're-
word on this one.
You're running across the dirty square.
Wait, do you have slow motion titties yet? You can develop them right now.
The message board has been radically renovated since your last view of it. And there are now, instead of guys holding up like pictures of this buck that I killed, like
Yeah.
hand drawings of like, it's guys got fish picture.
Oh. I'm gonna need new boobs for this entirely.
So as you're running, you see him lifting, like in the distance, you see him lifting up the stile at the end to stop things from rolling out one way when he takes off.
Oh no!
Goes over to the button in slow motion. You just, and you know when that thing should.
Yeah, he's in heaven and he's not gonna. Oh.
You can hear.
Oh no.
As it
Ah.
out across the river. It looks like he's on his last run
This
of
is
the
the
day.
worst day ever for her.
You could
I'm
leave a
gonna
note
just
right
be
now.
there raggedly holding
What's-
on to her
You
collar,
could leave
like
a note here
hair
right
all
now, and
frizzed.
then we'll go
Oh,
visit
good idea.
Penroll, and you
Yeah,
can come
and-
back in the evening.
And there is a pier, like just like one of those logs stuck in
Yeah.
the mud, and part of it is shaved down, and it simply says Juniper's Ferry.
And okay,
So
maybe
it's where he docks on the frequent.
okay, I'm gonna stick the letter, my heavily perfumed letter that was returned to me, to that.
Oh, it was not returned to you.
Oh, it was chewed
they,
up by
they
rats.
gave you money back.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna tear a page out of my wedding planning book. So this is like how much
Not the book.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. The book that Penroll gave you?
Yes.
No, you mean your dream, your
Yeah,
love
like my
journal.
dream, my love
Your
journal.
love journal. Okay,
Yeah.
because the Penroll one is magic and that.
Oh, I can't tear that. Okay.
you would
I'll tear it out
Probably.
of my
love
wedding
memory.
night planning journal then.
So you go
Yes.
rummaging through for your.
Yes.
It's mostly drawings of dirty
Lots of-
positions.
There's
Yeah,
some
because
thick
you've got
shit
the
in
book
there.
of you've got the book from Penroll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to tear a page out of that, write a letter to Juniper, heavily perfume it, fold it up, and also attach it on top. Oh, and then I'm going to. Oh, yeah.
Shine, don't put the perfume. Shine, no, oh. Rats are gonna get out of can.
And you wedge it into the
I
post,
wedged into the post.
and you start walking away and make a wisdom check.
17.
You actually like see these rats go swimming out to that pier and start climbing up it and like
Shit.
Throw me a thumb.
I'll do it. I'll throw you. I'm going to rewrite the letter with no perfume
Yep.
and try it again.
And actually, you notice because you've been like, Like you're standing in the muck and like rats are coming over to you and gnawing.
Oh, they really like that perfume.
They just like stinky stuff up
Yeah.
here, apparently.
Okay.
Not your perfumes. I just mean they like strong scent. They like strong scented
And it
stuff.
This is how Shy thinks out her perfume is made entirely out of anchovy paste.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
In my culture, this is a desirable smell.
And whale urine or something
Yeah.
like.
I thought glass just naturally smelled like fish. This is weird.
Damn it. So yeah, it stinks and attracts rats. So yeah, she's gonna not perfume the letter remake and like write of her love to him and how she
The
to come to him.
remake.
Blah blah blah, like all this, you know. Her,
And the whole time
Yeah.
you're writing, you're like fending off the advances of rats. Like, kick, boot, boot.
this one isn't perfumed.
No, I know, but you are.
I'm very heavily perfumed. Yes.
Did you write that this is the third time you've
Yes.
written them?
My love. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, you L-bombing.
Oh yeah, she's like in love.
Okay.
Yeah, like they're committed.
Even though she abandoned him for a day and a half.
My God.
She's built up an elaborate fantasy of the relationship they've had.
Shy is
You're like every
man's biggest
teenager
nightmare.
at like age of 14 in school where
Yeah.
you'd meet that one classmate and somehow you had your entire life planned out like a week later.
Okay,
Yeah.
Shiloh
Without
K.
talking
Yeah.
to them.
Shy's that girlfriend we all had that
Yeah.
ended so
The
horrifying.
city that she left prior to moving to Residuum, where she met Poppy, she had to leave because of some totally ridiculous stalking charges.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shiloh.
How can it be stalking when I wasn't even hiding? It doesn't make any sense.
Shiloh is problematic.
You're totally gonna get me too.
I was going to say, episode 9, the episode we got canceled.
So yeah.
Ironic, because they don't know, and nobody on the internet would know any of us, and yet every single person we know would be like, no, not them.
Yeah. So you put your new note in one of the
yes.
one of the slits in the log, and you make your way to Penrolls.
I guess we should, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's wet requested it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah. Absolutely.
Wet crusted.
The only reason we
I
skipped
was-
was because
Yes, I was
Shiloh
just
needed
abducted
their-
by
totally.
rampaging Goliath.
Sorry, guys. Now that the important business is done.
There's already a picture of me on a milk carton somewhere.
Totally.
On your way there, everybody can make a perception check, please.
8.
23.
11.
All right, 23, sir. Just triggering off of your conversations with Moltards, you kind of, on your way to Penrolls, you actually do notice an odd number of either like Penrolls cards like shoved into doorways or like just in the crowd and amongst like as you're walking through people talking to
Watery Penrose.
watery Penrolls.
An unusual
Fucker is
number.
everywhere. Like they weren't kidding. He is a busy, busy little bee.
Let's go see this guy.
So you make it to
He's
the,
like the hive mind.
I know, right? Hopefully he's not.
you make it to the tower.
Hey boss.
I brought some samples for you, and then I have to go do some planning.
You catch him in the middle of a book as you open the door and just like walk into his place of his domicile.
He's reading Pale Fire.
I don't know what that is, but I'll assume it's bad.
No, it's really good.
Okay. Hey, do you always just walk in unannounced?
I
This
think
is
you
not a
have
place of business. This is my home. What if I was not wearing pants?
Oh, Penny, darling.
Well, we walk out of the house. We close the door behind us. We try this again. Unacceptable.
Come on, he's in
For the record, I didn't actually
Yeah,
walk.
he's definitely in a mood tonight.
It's one of his bitchy moods.
I mean, we just came and said hi.
She was still outside, just listening and observing this.
You leave, I assume, and close the door.
Yeah,
behind
we'll
you?
do it. You're so silly.
Weird
To be
customs
honest,
in this town.
I know.
He doesn't. Shu does not understand because on the one hand, Penroll's right. You knock before entering, but on the other hand, this is an adventuring party and things are different, and he doesn't know what the fuck they are. So he just.
Well, and since SHYLO and Penroll are like best friends, except for Poppy, I just assumed that we could like totally just go in. But
Everything I know about society has been taught to me by you.
I'm
and
here.
I learned it all from the magazine, Goliath magazine.
Glidey. Glidey now.
Goliath now.
So you knock.
This time.
You knock.
We're not going to make a habit of this, Penny.
You hear a little scoff from inside. He goes, "There's a door knocker."
Oh, God. Okay, fine. Knock, knock, knock with the door knocker. He's such a
You hear some rustling. A little moisture. Who is it?
Oh, God. It's your bestie, Penny. Come on.
He's not here right now.
I
Who is
see. So what you're saying is we should take these samples to somebody else.
Shoefly, my friend. And the door opens. His hair is totally done. He's no longer in his reading robe. He's in his full like oil
Oh.
trench and finery. Well, working finery. Come in. I assume you service the Moltards?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Welcome. Thank you for knocking.
we found something we think you should be known about.
Oh, do tell. I know a lot. I can now know more.
I'm pretty sure you don't know about this. Well, it seems the Maltards had myconid problem, mycelium problem.
They're not a problem.
But-
They're nice people.
Well, not
Salt and
anymore.
These ones.
Well,
The
that's...
colony was corrupted, apparently.
Ooh, wow.
There are splatters everywhere.
Splatters, yes. Continue.
Most of them are dead,
Ooh.
and the ones who weren't dead died after we were forced to kill the
Hub, hive.
hive. Yeah, I didn't know which word we
Colony hub. Colony.
Go.
I'm worried it might have something to do with the obelisk corrupting things. You know how I told
Possibly.
you it had tendrils spreading everywhere?
I brought you a water sample, a mycelium sample, and a carrot sample.
It's like we know each other.
I know! I was
Anytime.
a little pissed at you about
Anytime.
this, like, knocking on the door bullshit, but I forgive you. I forgive you,
Manners.
sis.
Manners.
I forgive you, sis. God, manners and standards.
Cleanliness.
How am I supposed to keep all
Manners.
this manners and standard stuff in my
The
head?
hygiene. It's part of the hygiene. Manners, the hygiene. The manners.
The manners. No, doesn't fit in. Doesn't fit with the rules.
The manners.
I'll try and convince her next
The
time.
manners.
I had no idea.
Place them on the table. They look icky.
Yeah, I give them to him.
Now on the table.
Yeah, they're all disgusting. Yeah.
icky.
Yeah.
I will get back to you in the morning with these.
I don't need them back.
Oh.
I just thought you'd want to do some science
Science.
experiments.
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 Experiment.
How do you say mountain?
Mountain.
How do you say Britain?
Eh.
Well, it's better than Britain. Okay. Experiments.
We did mention to the
Experiment.
Maltards that you might want to investigate, so they won't be filling in the hole right away. Should probably take a look there.
Yes. Drip. Drip. Okay, it's being done. They paid you handsomely.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
They said handsomely.
Mhm.
Where did your potions?
They were
But the potions were made out of corrupted carrots, possibly. So I'm worried about using them because what if they're made out of?
Well, maybe we'll give. Could you test one of these
I
for
can
us to
test
make
it
sure
for you.
that that's
It's liquid. Liquids are my specialty. I don't do
Yeah,
no.
just
Yeah, I'll give him one of the potions.
Yeah.
Just
Did
have
they
him.
give you anything else you want tested?
Well, just the one, I think, because it's all made of the same.
Well, hang on. Sorry.
If the
Quick
carrots don't corrupt
question.
wine,
Well, actually, I'd be asking Penrose. Now, when you test them, does it destroy them? Or
Oh no,
is
I
it-
don't have to destroy them.
'cause we had a couple things, but we didn't get a whole lot of healing potions. We
Oh no,
got
they'll
quite
be
a bit.
totally intact.
Sure, have him check everything then,
Mhm.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
If he's
Excellent.
if he
Leave it
doesn't
with-
mind.
leave it with me. And did Lady Moulter send a meal?
Yes, she did. Pork chops and root vegetables.
I'm being told that she sent a meal. She
Yes,
wanted to make sure that it
I'm-
got here.
Yes, I'm giving it to you now. It's in a jar.
Okay. Nom, 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 nom.
Ooh.
We'll have this later. I will indulge later. I will have this ready for you in the morning. So does I. And exciting news for you if you be so inclined.
Is it about the fish pitcher market booming?
Is that you?
What do you mean?
Little birdie tells me that Juniper's was telling some friends about how women are excited about fish pitchers.
Yes, it's true.
There is a growing trade over the last 24 hours and buzz in Deep Isla and across the realms in the production, manufacture, shipping, and receiving of fish dinnerware.
Oh,
Pitchers, little crafts for coffee, teapots.
is there any way we could get on the ground floor of this market?
Way too late. News,
Oh.
news travels exceedingly fast.
if you already have to be rich to buy in.
Technically, we were the ground floor.
Fish pitcher.
Juniper does a brisk business with many young men
Ooh.
through the day, and they are all been extolled on the virtues of how women, I assume it's just women, love fish pictures. Vessels which look like or have drawings of fish on them. Yes. It'll be a healthy change from the buck drawings and the fish drawings. And
So this was your exciting news?
no.
Oh.
I have work for you, but it can wait until the morning. Certainly.
Okay. Penarol,
Yes.
you seem to know a lot of people.
Of course, sir.
Have you heard of a mage that may have come through here by the name of Evelyn?
No.
What was that all about?
If we're talking about the same Evelyn, no. I haven't seen her.
You know her?
I've heard of her, yes.
And she hasn't been through?
No.
Hmm.
Sorry, it's a tick I have. Whenever I hear the name Evelyn, I have to spit. Or if I think about Evelyn, I have to spit.
That
That's
that
not
tracks,
polite.
actually. That tracks.
That's not polite.
I know.
No, it's worth it. You
Oh,
you've met her.
Evelyn?
She's a
Ooh,
fucking twat.
yeah. Well, she did try to kill me because I tried to kill her because she was stealing my true
I'm
love.
feeling a little parched. I need to drink. I've been too
Oh.
much and now I'm just blowing dust.
Would you? I won't say her name again. I promise.
Keep thinking about it.
I can't have her.
I'm gonna give you his water
I'm gonna have to
skin.
drink my pouch soon.
I'm giving you.
I don't have a water.
Yeah,
skin.
I'm carrying your water skin.
I don't drink.
I'm fine.
'Cause
I'm
yeah,
seeing
you
you
do
in the
that
morning.
one, though. I'm gonna give it to you. You can drink it. You want to drink it?
Not your water.
Okay, you don't like it. All right, but still.
I'll see you in the morning. Parched.
Well, he was a total bitch today.
I'll say.
We didn't get in any wedding planning.
Do you often try and plan with Benerol?
Oh yeah. He
Ever since he saw the book and was trying to saw all the
Mhm.
wedding dress pictures,
he pretends he
they
hates
got
it,
distracted.
but he loves it.
But he totally loves
He
it.
loves it.
All right. Unless you guys have something in town you want to do, I'm going to call it here because it's a good place to cut it. Or give you a new job.
I'm good.
And the episode is titled The Job.
Oh, or
The job title was The Well That Happened.
Well, that happened.
Well, that
It did happen. Well, that happened.
Well, that that happened.
I like that. I like that. I'm gonna write that down.
We murdered the shit out of some mycelium.
Or
Kind of a poor defunct colony.
I see. Well, that happened. Okay.
The well that
I
happened.
kind of want to know how they were invisible though.
It's alternately named.
I am really proud of myself for using
Potato,
that Hex
potato.
potion. I gotta say.
That was a stroke of genius, buddy.
Potato.
Hey Rob, the alternate name for today's session is potato potato. So in Poppy's honor.